hear these youngins by the slang that I bid first, and I can't even get no credit for it. That shit hurt. Yeah, we been nerds, not the type to use big words. Still down to throw you if you throwing the fist first. Fail face, but every now and then I don't get curved. Still end up broken hearted, that we get what we deserve. Freak show, they staring and don't ask for no pictures. Cause I'm a giant man like I'm Fishburne. Maybe cause I'm hotter than the grease with a fish burn. We're slacking that one, putting in that work like an intern. I probably won't gain lives like trading in your system. The game stop. Don't really rap about what I ain't got. Been me since back when I could fit in the tank top. You think I'm ever changing? I think not. Hit the taco truck and I can show you the flame spots. They only taking cash and now I'm making the bank stop. Think cock, don't say a word, just open that safe lock. Now I'm playing the ATM, broken the rank wide. Raindrops falling on my head. I hate cops, ain't talking to the feds. Zombie mode on a rocky road, walking like I'm dead. Need to pick me up that I will eat the chocolate with the bread. Still trash, just now me in my pockets get fed. That's real rap, now I can pay for guac without a sweat. You feel that? Playlist full of Indian drill trap. Problems, I got 99 on me, I'm Lil Sap. But fucking never cried over spilled paps. Never crying over who spilled that. Young medicine man, and I'm looking to peel caps. Yeah. Put on the beat and I will snap. Put on the beat, I'ma kill that.
Hey, hello, howdy, everybody.
Yiddity.
This is Ryne Radio. I'm your host, Ryan Watkins. Gang, what's up, all the folks already live in here? We got a special guest tonight. Who is you?
It's easy to be nasty in the motherfucking building.
Indeed. Hold on, actually.
Surviving and thriving.
That's what I should have just came in with right there.
There it is. It's easy to be nasty. We gotta stay safe out here in these times, you feel me? So, if the t-shirts ain't moving, the masks gotta move, man. The people need it. They gotta see it. The masks, I think, are gonna be just the new fashion statement.
Oh no, absolutely. Like
it's gonna be the new your biz merch. The biz merch, boom, right there on the mask. Biz merch,
yeah, biz merch, boys, biz merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, no, that's the new flex for sure. Is a face mask, right? Like,
yeah,
especially even post this. Like, I'm not mad about it because I always like to wear face shields and shit, like at work and whatnot. Just sometimes block fucking the sun coming on me too hard and whatnot. It hurts. So I wear a face shield or something like that once in a while.
Yeah.
And so now I used to get fucking, people would stare at me like I'm about to break into their shit or something, but nah. Now it's just oh yeah, no, everybody just got corona out here, so we're all wearing face masks.
I went and got a test. They motherfucking shoved a stick. They damn near swabbed my brain. Probably they swab new Swami's asshole. Nah, bro, but they stick that shit all the way up your shit. It's I didn't call. I didn't watch the videos, nothing. I just went to go get it done. I'm like, fuck it. They do it over here at Cal State East Bay. I went on my lunch break. I'm like, fuck it. Let me go see what's up. I just thought it was a mouth swab. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They fucking shoved that shit all and they're like, all right, we're going to the other one. I was like, You know when tears just automatically come out of your face, you just don't have no control over it. You know what I'm saying? Like say you just woke up Christmas morning and there just was no toys there and just the flow of tears that would come out. It was just like that. Just
or when you get too high and your eyes are really too dry, so then they just start watering.
The tears, they just flow. The tears just flow. It was like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just like that. You feel me? Tears are just coming, and then they swab your fucking tonsils. But you feel me? A nigga good. You feel me? That's what you feel me. I'm good.
Yeah, no, it's good seeing you, man.
You
fucking,
too, man.
How you fucking how we doing in these times?
Yeah, it's up and down. I'm gonna keep it real. It's motherfucking up and down these days. Some days it's good, some days it's bad, some days it's somewhere in the middle. It is crazy fucking times right now. Every day is crazy. Every day is a new fucking revelation of what's going on in the world.
Absolutely.
But overall, I'm good. My kids are eating. What's up, Pixie? I see you. What's up, Cricket? Overall, I'm good. You feel me?
Yeah.
Life is moving. It's got to keep going. That's right.
Absolutely. Like we were talking before this too. Like you've still been working on shit throughout all of this as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I just dropped the album Easy to Be International. I actually recorded most of that shit in the Philippines last year, but I was reluctant to drop it because it was like I had the title Easy to Be International, but then it was like, how the fuck am I gonna put out an album called Easy to Be International and everybody's motherfucking quarantine?
Yeah.
It's like ain't nobody fucking going nowhere.
It's like actually that's not easy at all right now.
It's not fucking easy at all. Even if they're like, yo, you can fucking do this shit, whatever, still on the plane you're gonna be looking around and everybody like, oh, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. But then Marv is on the album and I hit Marv and I was like, yo, I don't know if I should put this shit out right now. He's like, bro, what are you talking about? He's like, people need to hear this. And I was like, you know what? You fucking right. So
that's what's up, man.
Following week, got the graphics done. You know what I'm saying? We did that joint and then I put that shit out.
Fuck yeah, man.
It's available now.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That's right.
Y'all know where to get music. Go fucking look at your boy.
Do it. Fucking do it.
So
how you been, man? Like, how you been?
I've been up and down a lot myself, man. Like, just like you just said, man, there's just, I don't know. For me, I know that a lot of these things aren't really revelations. You know what I mean? Because it's like a lot of things that's kind of always just been persistent. But I just, for the longest time, I kind of maybe felt like not taking too strong of a stance or something like that to maybe like not like be hella disconnected from like, folks I grew up with or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just like, what's that really worth if it's not about something, like fucking meaningful and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. So that's why I like, and another reason why too is just mostly having the access to be able to go live in this way, having the access to this channel.
Yeah.
To where it's just like, we should be fucking speaking out as much as possible. YouTube ain't our fucking friends anyway, so we can say whatever we want on this fucking show. Fucking, we don't.
Right? They've kicked you guys in the dick so many times.
Yeah. Like, mostly Dan, for
like,
sure.
motherfucker, for what?
Yeah, mostly Dan.
Yeah.
This is fucking. So that's why, that's kind of why he was like, oh yeah, do whatever you want on here. This shit's fucking bullshit now. This shit don't make no fucking real money or nothing like that. Just do what you want now. Who cares?
Just blow out your dick if you want.
I'll just come by once in a week and fucking lay revelations on the world too. But man, I feel like I can gain or not gain. I feel like I've aged like I said before this. Like I feel like I gained like 20 fucking years of life just within whatever. What are we in June now? So 6 months into this year, I feel like I just aged tremendously as far as just
a lot has happened, bro, in this short amount of time. I mean, a lot has happened. I was just thinking back we were just talking about the 9 Quota Awards. Like that was February 1st. Like we were gathering, you were performing, you were doing comedy in a theater. Fucking, we were having a show. That was February 1st.
Yeah.
It's what? It's June what right now?
June
5th?
June 5th, June 6th.
4 months? It's like
5th, yeah.
Life completely changed. Completely fucking changed. But I tell you what is a positive out of all this shit. There is a positive thing out of all this shit. You know what that is?
What's that?
The stock market is low as fuck. Go out there and invest some fucking money, all right? I know my fucking knuckles are ashy. I don't give a fuck. Go out there and invest right now. It's the time for us broke motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Get out there, put your money in there, because everything is fucking cheap right now. I'm giving y'all some free game right now. Everything is fucking cheap right now. Buy some shit. Turn around 3, 4, 6, 12 months. You're going to have some extra cheddar for some extra breast milk.
You been fucking around with like the stocks and shit for a while?
Yeah. Oh, no, not for a while.
No, just like right now.
In the last few months, yeah. I mean, sell high, buy low, you feel me? And so when I heard everything went to shit, I was like, or everybody saw everything went to shit. Fucking unemployment was 20-something%. fucking people losing their jobs, like things was going crazy. So you know everything's going down. There's no goods moving because nobody's buying anything because everybody's stuck in their house. So like fuel is dirt cheap. Plus Russia and Saudi Arabia were bickering back and forth about the price and not agreeing on it. So they just flooded the market with fucking oil. So everything, wherever you can store oil, there's oil there. Like 80% of the world's storage of oil is full right now. So oil is dirt fucking cheap. So go invest in some fucking oil. I don't support the oil industry really. Like I would like to see us go more towards clean energy and all that shit. But if you're trying to make a few dollars in the next few months, you feel me? Go and invest in that shit because it's going up. Whoop, whoop.
I mean, in some ways,
that is some good out of this.
Fuck. I thought you were going in a way different direction, but that's, I mean,
yeah, no,
you can make some money in the stock market right now. That's probably a positive. But
you can.
I definitely want to see a certain there's just a certain mindset of people that like I've always known all my life, and like I still see that it's just like, how do we move beyond this? Yeah. Because it's like we ultimately can't just ostracize everyone that disagrees, right?
Right.
We can't just be like, and I'm not trying to advocate like, I don't know what I'm really trying to say here, because it's like I can see for me trying to be like, because this is the thing, it's really fucking frustrating to deal with people that are like super ignorant and they're just like coming from like a hate-filled place and shit like that. But it's like if you just fucking it's that whole fucking you catch more flies with honey than vinegar, I guess, because at a certain point you kind of just have to let everybody, like the people that are like fucking the outliers, know like, hey man, like you can be on this team, it's okay. Like you don't have to fucking be a fucking dickhead right now during all of this, I guess.
Yeah, there are some really insensitive people right now. Did you see there were people doing like the George Floyd challenge? It was like kids like acting out the scene as like a challenge. Shit is nuts. It's crazy to see how far apart people are these days. Where people, there's like, it feels like there's just one side and the other side, and just separation is just being just fed to us big time. It's nuts. I mean, there's just so much going on, man. My mind's been everywhere. My mind's been everywhere about everything. I mean, COVID-19, yeah, that's one thing. All right. But there's people like actually risking their life right now to protest some shit, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, at first, when everything happened, with all this George Floyd stuff, it's initially hard to feel like the big thump from everything. It was hard to feel the big hit because you see it so much. It goes on so much. So it's like, how does my heart bleed more for another person getting killed by some cops? Or, you know, how do I, it's like a washcloth that's wet and you're just wringing it out, right? You wring it out so much, you let it sit, it just becomes like this hard, like wrung out washcloth, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what else can I give? And then it was seeing the world's support, which is amazing to see, that like let those feelings come back and resurface and be like, you know what, this shit is wrong, and we shouldn't have to put up with this shit, you know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have to deal with this. It's weird because, I mean, maybe I don't speak for all black people, but just speaking for myself, like we're kind of conditioned to try to not be in a fucked up situation, right? Because it's like fucked up situations can happen no matter what you're doing, you know, and you're seeing it on TV now. You can just be jogging, you can just be chilling in your apartment, you can just be eating a sandwich, you can just be pumping some gas, and you could get killed just for being black, right? all right, boom. You realize that when you're younger, but then it's just kind of programmed into you. And it's like, all right, well, I'm going to make sure I don't bust these moves because I don't want this to happen. I want to make sure, you do all kinds of shit to avoid it. And then you shape your life to be a certain way. You know, you try to stay out of trouble because you know it can be there. You know, it can come knocking at your door. And then just sometimes you just can't fucking avoid it. And it's great to see that people realize that now. Like, it's not just something that I made up in my head. It's not something that, I just imagine. It's like real fucking shit. And it's happening. And it's great to see that the world is supporting it. I went to Berlin. They're supporting it in Berlin. So I loved Berlin. I felt great vibes when I was in Berlin. And that's dope that they're supporting the movement too. You know what I'm saying? In France too, they're like protesting at the embassy and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's really good to see. And I'm glad. I'm not glad the world is on fire, but I'm glad the world is on fire. You know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers are really trying to make a change, it's exciting. It almost feels like...
It feels like for the first time, this is like we've come closer now than ever before, I feel.
I think so too. I feel like... I don't feel like it's just going to be a fad. I feel like people really care now. You know what I mean? I feel like people are, And then I look at pop culture. Like, a lot of the most popular women in the world that people follow, they're all dating black guys. Like, I'm not saying the Kardashians are, honorable individuals, but they're all dating black guys. The mom's dating a black guy. Kim's dating a black guy. Courtney's dating a black guy. Chloe's dating a black guy. Fucking Kendall's dated a black guy. Kylie's dated a black guy. And they have millions of followers. So the young generation, they're like, yo, black people are fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? And then they're like looking at the older generation like, why the fuck? Why the fuck is this going on? And then, I don't know if you saw did you see the video of the little girl? And she's talking with her dad. And her dad is like, I've been to the ghettos.
Yeah.
You don't know what it's like. And she's like,
I shared it on my Instagram.
Yeah. She's like, well, why do you think it's that way? Like, I feel like it's clicking.
Yeah. And it's like, and then like even what the mom said, like the mom was like, no, it's like she got her mom to like say what the daughter's point was, like verbally, and then she was like, and you think that's okay? Yeah. She's like, no. She's like, then but you just said it, you thought it's okay. Like, you just said it in a way that's like, yeah, like it was clear the way that it's like, the way that it's fed to us. Yeah. And it like the way it's like regurgitated out of people. Like, it's interesting times, man, for sure, because, and I don't know, man. Yeah, I feel like I said, I feel there's never, like, outliers aside, fucking, there's never really been a time we've probably been like this united on something that's like, yeah, nah, man.
The youth too, like the youth, they're really driving this shit. Like, honestly,
that's what it's kind of probably should be, to be honest, because my generation didn't do any of this shit at all. And if anything, there's a lot of people within my own generation that's like, kind of and like I kind of had a shitty attitude when I saw the people in San Jose smashing people's windows, but that was like, that's like when that shit first popped off, and it's like. Now with everything coming out with these like agent of provocateurs and shit like that, it's like, well, who's the fucking really say what's really what right now when it comes to that shit? Because every time I see, it's literally like, it's probably like super corny. It's not even probably. It is super corny to say, but it's like the revolution won't be televised, but it damn sure is on Twitter.
Yeah, it is. Because
it's like what they sell you in the news is just like a bunch of bullshit, and then they cut to commercial and all this and that shit. But you could just find out all this shit. And all, like, just crowds singing "Lean on Me" and fucking like, and it's like, how could somebody see like crowds of hundreds of thousands,
and still think the other side? Or still look the other way.
Yeah, and or be like, or like opinion. Try to make such a strong point about oh, they're fucking looting. And it's like, my shit with that is now it's like, well, why don't you fucking get out there then and like make sure people don't? If you have such a strong opinion about it, like,
Yeah.
be a part of the peaceful majority then.
Like, I don't condone the looting, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? I fucking get it. Like,
yeah.
it's something that has happened in history. It's going to continue to happen in history. I don't support that movement, but I fucking get it. You know what I'm saying? But what I don't get, right, is like, I went to the protests in Oakland on Monday. They started at Oakland Tech. You know what I'm saying? And we fucking marched all the way down to Frankie Gowa. And you feel me? I had my mask on. I was to the side and shit. But I was there. You know what I'm saying? We all fucking marched down. And then I turned around to walk back towards O-Tech. And probably like 15 minutes worth of like people behind me, they start tear gassing people. It was when the curfew was in. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 minutes before the curfew, they start tear gassing.
Oh, you were
people.
there that night?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, but I'd already like walked up the way, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I turned around probably like 7:15, so I have enough time to get back up there, you feel me? Because I stay close to there. So, like behind us, boom, they shooting off the tear gas at a peaceful protest. I don't condone that shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit's fucked up. And you're hearing about it in the news now. They're being too aggressive with it.
Yeah,
Trump fucking did it just
too
for a
obvious.
photo op. You know
they can't not cover it now because it's too obvious and everyone else is already. And then it's like when the police are shooting at the reporters hella blatantly too, like on live TV.
Yeah, reporter got arrested on TV. That's fucking mean.
It's like,
what the fuck?
What's going on, man? Like at a certain point, it's like, yeah, if you can't see it, I don't know what it'll take for you to see it. To be honest, like fucking that old man getting fucking pushed down in Buffalo and shit. Like, I was fucking arguing with fucking people that I work with today because they fucking what is it, like they're just sitting there because it's like some people, they're like trying to get people to come in tomorrow, and like people were saying shit like, oh no, I should probably just go out and loot tomorrow instead, fucking like everybody else on my taxes and fucking I'm like, dog, you're acting like 40 million people chose to fucking have to be at home with no work. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And you're acting like fucking, and especially like, I hate that attitude because it's like we're Teamsters and shit. So it's like, dog, like we literally have a union because of like protesting and fucking taking it to the labor fucking lords and shit.
Right.
Like, come on, bro. What are you talking about?
What's crazy too, though, something to realize is that, you know, a lot of racism, some of it I don't hold against people, you know, because if you have a, you know, racist mom and a racist dad, and they teach you racist shit your whole life, when you finally leave the nest and spread your wings, guess what? All you have in your brain is fucking racist shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you come into a situation where there's diversity, of course you're going to act different because all you've been taught is racist shit. You know what I'm saying? I think we have to somehow break that cycle. But if we don't, but that's a hard cycle to break. How do you stop fucking generations from being like taught racism? How do you go to the countryside and teach these people how to not teach their kids to be racist or to you know, not accept diversity or things like that? Like, it's weird. I don't understand how we're gonna do that, but
because that's even my biggest thing. It's like, and I don't really like, you know, because it's like it's already a big enough fucking struggle of what's going on already, but like the big cities are awesome, but that's where it's really gonna matter, right? It's like it's all the fucking small towns and the backwood fucking countries and shit like that. Like,
right.
And I'm from fucking an area like that, so it's like,
right.
I know. That's why like I've been like, you know, there's like this weird thing going around where it's like, oh, these fucking white people that want to fucking side with fucking everybody else, and then hey, call me a fucking equality shill, homie. Then if that's the fucking case, like, what a weird fucking thing. What a weird thing to be upset about. Like, oh, that fucking white guy wants to fucking be everybody's fucking buddy. So what the fuck? And it's like shit like that. It's like that sort of mentality to where it's just like, you know, it's like, oh, there's an agenda. To what? Fucking all love each other? Yeah, that's
right.
That's a cool agenda, dog.
That is a pretty good agenda.
Like, what the fuck?
Let's just fucking love one another. Just give me a hug.
I'm not mad at that, bro.
I'm not
mad at that, bro.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. I mean, we achieve more when we work together. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
you know, that's just the way it is. We achieve more. But I mean, just going back, like, you know, people are taught to be a certain way. So I think all this shit that's going on right now is, and plus there's so much media or social media, so info is getting everywhere. It's getting to the countryside. It's getting on the top of the mountains in Humboldt. It's getting fucking everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And those people are realizing, nah, this kind of thinking is wrong. Let's change this shit. So I'm excited for that shit. I hope you are too. Stay tuned for the second half of 2020.
Right?
Stay tuned for the second half of 2020. You know what I'm saying? It's coming.
Because it's like things are starting to slowly open up now too. Like in California announced today. So it's weird because like California announced as a state, bars, schools, and gyms can open.
Really?
But with like restrictions, of course.
Uh-huh.
But it's going to be up to the individual counties. So of course Alameda and Santa Clara are like, yeah, no. So it's like, great. And then even then it's like,
wow,
there's no, like, barbershop's not included with that though.
Yeah. I know the homies are still cutting hair in the garage though.
Yeah. I got people on my route that still do it, but I'm bald anyway and I just shave my own shit. I never had to worry about that.
Are you guys is everything open where you guys are in the chat? Is it open where you're at, or are things closed? I mean, what I want to go do, I just want to go play pool. You feel me? That's all I really want to go do.
I would really like to go to I would really like to go to a bar. Like, and I've never really been one to like want to be at a bar, but after all of this, I just want to be in a bar with people that like just want to be in public and just like, yeah. I just want to get, if any of all of this has taught me is just get out of my fucking shell and get involved in fucking the place I live in, get involved in the fucking community I live in, talk to my fucking neighbors, you know, like check in with my fucking friends and shit like that. Like,
yeah,
there's like I don't know, at a certain point, like I almost felt like it was just me personally, but now I'm seeing it be so widespread that like I think there was just a good couple years there where like everything was just like so, you know, just go with the flow, fucking, you know, everyday grind, you know, stuck in a rut sort of thing, to the point where like all of this just snapped fucking a lot of us out of it.
Yeah.
At once.
Yeah.
And it was just like I had like a feeling of just like, oh shit, y'all too? Like,
yeah,
you know, like
it's kind of the way it is right now.
And it's like, fuck. To where like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm definitely trying to go about life in a different way and try to give like the best of myself now. Like we were talking about that a little bit earlier too before this, and just
yeah, that's good, man. That's
if you're fucking flow. I was trying to like stick to this slogan, but even before all this happened, but now it's like more true is fucking just, if you're capable of doing more, you're obligated to do more.
Do it. Fucking do it.
Do it.
If you got a fucking opportunity, alright? If you got some fucking power, just fucking do it, alright? Any clever idea for a biracial kid's sign? Just my daddy's black and my mama's white. Boom.
Which
is true for
vice
my kids.
Or vice versa, whatever the situation is.
Yeah, whatever it is in your life, put it both. I mean, I was at the protest and somebody mobbed by and they had Mexipino. It was a dad. He had his son on the back of his bike. He's rolling, and they had a sign hanging off that said Mexipino. Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What are your kids mixed with? I mean, do that. You feel me?
Just let it be known. Like it's like Whole Foods. You know what I mean?
I mean, what if you're Spanish and Portuguese? What would you call that? Sportuguese. Boom, you're Sportuguese.
Yeah, it's easy enough.
Or what if you are Filipino and South African? What would you be?
Oh, no, I can't even.
Phil Africa?
Phil African?
Afropino.
Afropino, yeah. Afropino sound like a fucking, like, Afropino sound like a wine that come in a box.
There was a little dildo sticking out of my fro. I said my Afropino. No. Phil African? I like that. Phil African.
Phil African.
Yeah.
Sounds like a dog breed. Fuck us. Alfapino. Sound like a dog breed.
Yeah. I don't know, man. What are your kids mixed with? Sacktown still not open. Yeah, my homies in Sac, they're still not performing. We just did Tourette's Without Regrets last night for the first time live.
On Zoom, right?
On Zoom. That shit was fire. It was great. Frack was in there. Vocab was in there. Robo was in there. I was in there. We were killing shit. Jane the Message, she won. She's dope. You gotta look for her. Who else is in there? The homies. Jamie did a great job, but we killed it. We're gonna do it again July 2nd. Tourette's Without Regrets. It's the Fuck America show. It's free. You can watch it for free. You can donate if you want, but you don't have to. You can just watch the shit for free. You know what I'm saying? And there's people watching all over the world. You know what I'm saying? It's people in there from London last night, Australia, everywhere. So check it out. And it's crazy because to think all those people can't go to a regular Tourette's. Like we do Tourette's. We do Tourette's every month. So
it almost even might like open up like a lane for that in a way. Like even when this like comes back to normal and you guys can do regular shows, like still find a way to like do like a Zoom show once in a while.
Right.
Like I think if anything, if there's another silver lining in any of this is like we probably learn to be a little more efficient remotely.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're gonna have to, because that's the only way it's gonna mob right now, where everybody's getting sick and all that shit. What does it say? Argent Texian? Half Catholic, half Jewish.
That's a cashew.
We need the mob at Tourette's Without Regrets when the Metro opens for real.
Oh yes, I'm at the first show. I'm at the first Tourette's Without Regrets that opens. I'm at the first Hood Slam that opens. I'm at the first UGWA that opens.
Man, Hood Slam, the homies at the Victory, Stoner Brothers.
I just miss doing things, but
yeah,
I can put that aside because fucking. I can channel that same energy of wanting to do things into fucking wanting to hold these fucking fuckers accountable for all this shit.
Yeah. Yep. I hear you, man. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be great though. I see the change. I see the change happening, and I think it's great. I'm coming back as soon as I can too. Fuck yeah, we miss you, Pixie. Yeah, you guys all need to come to Tourette's Without Regrets, but you just need to watch it. Yeah. On July 2nd. I put a link in the blah 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 the bots chat.
Yeah, the bots group on Facebook. We'll pass that around.
Your native cricket TV. Me too, bro. Oh, you know, Jelly Donut? Dude, Jelly Donut battled against Thesaurus and Thesaurus lost. Can you believe that?
I don't even know who Jelly Donut is.
Jelly Donut, he'd be...
Oh, on the Zoom show?
No, at Tourette's Without Regrets way back in the day. This is like 2007, 2008. fucking there was a big jelly donut, and it would, or there'd be a burrito or some shit like that would jump in the rap battle and battle Thesaurus. Shout out Thesaurus, man. Shout out Pete. That's the dude. That's the guy. He's the fucking champ forever. I don't care who the fuck anybody says. You take Thesaurus in 2008, put him versus anybody, I bet you Thesaurus kick him right in the dick. That's right.
So shit, man. Where does what's next?
I'll tell you what's next is you're gonna give me some cheers while we drink this breast milk, and we're gonna talk about all the awesome things we're gonna do in the future. Like, my next album coming out is gonna be called Gentrified Chicken, okay? Because I have a good perspective on gentrification right now, because like, I was born in San Francisco, right? I lived in the Fillmore district when it was still the hood, and then I moved to the Dubs in East Oakland, you feel me? And I was like raised in the Dubs, and then I moved to Antioch, and it was like culture shock, right? And I was like, holy shit, it's fucking suburbs. It was like, here's where all the white women is. You know what I'm saying? Like, living in Oakland, there was only like blacks and Mexicans at my school. There was 2 white guys at my high school in Oakland, and one was named Trevor Whitehead, and the other was named Dan Vanilla. And they were both like my best friends, right? But anyway, fucking, so then I moved to Antioch. I was like, oh, here's where all the white women have been, you know what I'm saying? But then you get to see like what it's like to leave the hood, you feel me? When I moved out the Dubs and I moved to Antioch, I left the hood. So it was like, oh shit. So that's one thing I see what's happening with the kids that are having to leave their neighborhoods and go to like Fairfield and Antioch and South Sacramento and all that shit. Like, they're leaving their hoods and they're moving to the suburbs. So I saw that perspective, right? But then I moved back to Oakland because, I mean, Oakland is just like, that's where I say I'm from. That's what I claim is Oakland, because that's where I feel like I was raised. You feel me? What up, Blue? Yee!
What's up, Blue?
Moving back to Oakland, right? I feel like a gentrifier a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? Because like, now I live in a nice neighborhood in Oakland, and I've got a good job, and fucking, you know, I like to go to all these fucking nice new restaurants that have popped up and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I get that perspective too.
Yeah.
So I can see like what it was like to be in the hood, and then what it's like to be during this gentrified era. And so that's why the shit's called Gentrified Chicken. And all the beats are being produced by Beats Antique. Have you ever heard of Beats Antique?
No.
I don't know if you ever heard of Beats Antique. But like, I do a lot of I battle a lot at festivals when I travel with Tourette's, you know what I'm saying? Because Tourette's gets booked at a lot of festivals and shit. So we'll battle there, and I'll perform there. So I really been feeling this festival vibe. So I've been trying to make music that that will go over well at festivals. You feel me? And
yeah.
Beats Antique, they fucking kill it. Oh, okay. Blue knows about Beats Antique. That's what's up. Yeah, my boy Tommy and David, Zoe. Yeah, man. Gentrified Chicken coming soon. So I'm gonna let y'all know what it is right now. So Trevor Whitehead, right? No, that's my best friend's name, Trevor Whitehead. It's Trevor with a B. It's Robert spelt backwards. It's Trevor Whitehead. And my other boy was Daniel Vanilla. Like, no lie. Oncitas, Bonitas, Senoritas, everything. And both these cats are from Oakland, you feel me? East Oakland, both of them are. Anyways, so Gentrified Chicken. So the first track, it's about the kid from the hood that moved out the hood, that moved to the suburbs, that got the new life, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, the teacher that can't live where she works, you know what I'm saying? The church, they can't afford to pay the mortgage anymore. The old lady who's been living there forever, her rent's going up, like all that shit. Hard on one side, just completely offensive to the other side. You know what I'm saying? Just completely just that opinion. Then the other song So the first one, that's gentrified, right? And then the second one is gentrifier. So this is the kid. He's from Nebraska. You know, he got a scholarship. He went to Stanford. Now he lives in Silicon Valley. Now he gets harassed all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are trying to rob him. People are always begging him for money. They think he's the problem, you know, like where he lives, because you see that shit too in Oakland a lot and San Francisco. And so it's all the way on that side, completely offensive to that side, everything, you feel me? And then the third song, I don't have a title for it, but it's about the solution to the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I'm not going to tell you that right now, because you're going to have to get the album to hear my side of the solution. But, you know, just to give you the what's that, the prelude?
Little taster.
Little sampler, you know what I'm saying? You know, because I want this side to hear this song and be like, oh shit, let me go find more music. And then same thing with this side. They're like, oh, I like this song, let me go find more music. And then they're forced to hear each other's side. Just kind of like what's going on with all this racial shit. Everybody's kind of forced right now to see each other's side. And it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Except what I'm talking about is gentrification. So it's gentrified chicken. Yee!
You know, too, like, I was driving today, and at a certain point, I just realized, like, this was always going to be, like, painful, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way to do this without facing a lot of truths that people don't want to face, and there's no way to do this without, like, people accepting accountability for themselves for, like, probably the first time.
Yeah.
So that yeah. And, like, I don't know, I just, like, randomly thought about that, and, like, for some reason I had, like, a sense of, like, a cathartic kind of feeling in a way, because it was like, it sucks I had to be this way, but it's also like, you don't fucking you don't grow without being uncomfortable. And I think for the first time, like, everybody's uncomfortable.
How uncomfortable do you feel? Like, how deep is this discomfort that you're experiencing?
I mean, just like fucking, it just really fucking just seems by and large like these fools are really just out here trying to fucking just kind of do whatever they fucking want. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in terms of just what they feel is like justice in the moment. And it's like, it just like, I just keep making the joke. It's like, these fools are just Judge Dredd. Like, but like, there's just hella truth to that. Cause it's like, they're just fucking playing their own fucking judge, jury, and executioner. And then at a certain level, it's like, is it broken, or is it designed this way? You know?
Oh, it's definitely in the fucking
it's designed.
It's
designed. Yeah.
bro. Like,
But it's like, that's why I always say, it's like, people will be like, oh, this system's broken. It's like, I don't think it is.
no, shit's designed that way. You got to look at how the ghettos, right? How they're all formed, how they're all shaped, how the shopping is, like how the cities are arranged. I was really into architecture and like engineering and city planning and all that kind of shit. And the way everything is designed is on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Where the shopping centers are, the way the freeways move through or around the cities, like where the good grocery stores are, where the liquor stores are, where the gun stores are, where the post office is, like all that stuff. Somebody sat down for a long time, they thought about it, and they put that, they put all that shit there. You know what I'm saying? There's just shit design. We need to start our own civilization. What did you say? You said that the simulator's broken?
No, yeah, that's what Dan said. Yeah, he's like, the simulation's broke, and that's what even Shizzy's saying right now. This is a glitch in the Matrix, and fucking for sure, man. Every single month we go through some new shit that's like, what in the fuck?
Yeah.
World War III, Australia on fire, fucking COVID, fucking China running wild, the trade wars we had, fucking.
Well, you know, they said there might be a parallel universe recently. Have you seen that?
Yeah. One that's like parallel, but it's going backwards.
It's going backwards in time.
While we're going forwards.
That's right.
And it's like, now they have like proof of that, I suppose, which is fucking even wild to even think about. Like, how do you have proof on some shit like that? I'm sure I'm sure that's one of them things where I'll probably read it and I still won't understand. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? I think we would have to be really selfish to think that we're the only life forms in this motherfucker.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
for
Like,
sure. Well, we even know now. Like we set that one little thing out there. Like there's billions of planets out there. Like we know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. It would be selfish to think we're the only fucking life forms. I'm excited to see what comes back with those rock samples from Mars. I want to see what that do. You heard? Because eventually we're going to burn this motherfucker down. All of the fresh water is going to be ruined. We're going to burn all the fucking natural resources. You really want some chicken? Well, you need to come over to my house, then, if you want some chicken, Pixie. Okay? I got some fried chicken. I got some baked chicken. I got some chicken bits. I got some chicken fries. I got some chicken wings. I got some chicken things, okay? If you want some chicken, come on over. You got to bring your own hot sauce.
I haven't had fucking hot sauce in weeks. Every time I try to go to the grocery store, there's just not there.
What's your favorite hot sauce?
Cholula.
Cholula. Okay. Second favorite?
Tapatio.
Tapatio. You know what? I fucks with Tapatio. It depends, like, how I'm feeling for that night. Like, if I don't want really spicy, but I want some flavor, I go with the Crystal. You know what I'm saying? But that Tapatio, if I want a little razzle dazzle, I'm gonna go with that Tapatio. You know what I'm saying? Big time. So, sorry, I went off on a tangent. I was interested in hearing about your feelings and what you're saying.
Oh yeah, no, I think I just like really covered it as far as like, for one, it's making me realize a lot of things just with police in general and just like how they feel like they're kind of just above us, and it's like they've only ever known a system of being above us, so like why wouldn't they fucking feel that way, right?
Yeah.
And it's making me come to terms with a lot of things that I just remember growing up with, dealing with like my own parents and fucking other family members, and just
tell me a little more about that.
Well, fucking, like I said, fucking, I even like I've made posts about it where it's just like my mom has like, and it's like I don't have a relationship with my parents anymore, like my mom and my stepdad, and because like, and that's just like for even other shit, that's just like real personal shit, but
yeah,
fucking. Also, I just remember just like a lot of little things of my mom telling me growing up. Like I distinctly remember her having a conversation with me saying like, it's like almost genetic or something that like if you put a black man in a room with another black man, like they're gonna like want to kill each other kind of thing. And it's just like, I remember being a young kid being told these kind of things, and it's like if I ever brought a black woman home, she would beat my ass and kind of shit like that. And I'm sure like a lot of fucking white chicks has heard that one as far as like bringing a black dude home and kind of shit like that. And it's like there's just a lot of little things, and then it's like, to where I was saying, it's like I feel like most white people are fucking, at some level they have a supremacist kind of, you know, thought of some sort, whether it's conscious or subconscious, you know, like whether they're saying it on a point of like, oh yeah, I fucking believe fucking nah. Or if it's just like that girl talking to her parents in that video, where like they're just regurgitating these things, and it's like they don't even probably know where they fucking regurgitating this shit from. Right. They just fucking, they're just ignorant, and they never like retaught themselves or like educated themselves, and like, because it's like you gotta understand like that, like something I have to remember too, and it's like not really like those fucking, it's not really like an excuse or nothing, but people don't like, especially like fucking like my parents' generation shit, they didn't have the internet and shit like that, so it's like they're not fucking out here like actually like, you know, many of them didn't go to like school beyond fucking like high school, if even that, and shit like that. And then like if they're just sitting there like regurgitating all the shit that was like passed down onto them to their parents,
right,
and like they
didn't get a chance to break the fucking cycle.
No,
it's just like those N words are this way, and I'm telling you right now, everything, you know, I don't mean to put the accent on it, but you know what I'm saying. It's like kids are taught to think a certain way, but then there are people who deal with real life experiences, right? There are people that maybe they got mugged by a black guy, or maybe they did get their ass beat by a black guy, or maybe they got bullied in high school by a black guy, or maybe some black girl did fucking steal their whatever chicken and it happened. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, there are outliers, there are things that happen, people do act ways, but I think humans pretty much all act the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We pretty much all act the same. We pretty much all react to a lot of the same things. It's, I don't know. I think you just have to, as you get older, you learn more, you dig a little deeper, you get a little smarter, you get more educated. You know what I'm saying? You go to community college for 27 years and you only come out with 90 credits, and you know, whatever it is that you do, you eventually learn.
But the main thing is you gotta fucking get out and you gotta immerse yourself in shit that you've never been immersed in before, and start understanding like, yes. Oh yeah, no, where I come from, like, cause I think what was it, King D's like something about everyone should have pride where they come from. I don't have pride where I come from, dog, because like I come from fucking people that were like addicts and fucking stole my identity and shit like that. So it's like there's nothing. I've had to like teach myself everything by like learning other people's wrong lessons, and that's not really a way. That's not a way for like a child to fucking. And it's like that's whatever. I'm not trying to say poor old me or shit like that. Nothing like that. Because I'm kind of glad I grew up the fucking way I grew up. Because you know, I see other people. I see people that like were given things that like I probably wish I had like when I was a kid or something like that. Yeah. And, like they don't got the same. Yeah. They don't got the same level of grit. So it's like, you know,
that's true.
You know, it's like that's ultimately I had a fucking roof over my head and all that type of shit, right? Yeah. But you know, as far as like I said, there's a lot of people out there that have never tried to teach themselves any different.
Yeah, they haven't tried. They haven't sought.
And they also have just a lot of. There's also a lot of people out there that have never been like, probably very introspective or like, you know, like spoke to a therapist or things like that, where it's like, a lot of people don't even understand like how to be more in touch with like their own emotions and like probably be understanding of like, I'm really angry about this or that, but like they don't probably sit there and ask themselves like, why are they angry about something? They just react in the moment with the emotion. And fucking I feel like there's a fucking lot of that shit where we gotta fucking a lot of people need to take a lot of personal accountability right now and fucking educate themselves. And if you got folks that like fucking, you know, can probably use a little more fucking support or just fucking eye opening in a way too. Yeah. Like I said, fucking if you're capable of more, fucking you're obligated to do so. Like, because what are we all fucking going for here? You know, if it's not fucking for everybody to be able to fucking have a fair shake.
You know what I was thinking? I was trying to figure out. I was like, when is everybody gonna come together? Like, what is it gonna take? Like, I feel like there is something inside all of us humans that we have in common, and if we had a certain threat, it would bring us all together, right? And the only thing I could figure out for the longest was that the only thing that would bring us together would be the fucking aliens, right? The aliens come,
or or a biological attack, maybe.
Something that just wasn't on this planet that was coming towards, maybe like an asteroid, just something from outer space was coming. And I was like, that's when we're going to come together. That's when it's going to be peace in the Middle East. That's when us, China, Russia, we're all going to be good. We're all going to fucking point all of our weapons in the same direction, and we're all going to go for the same common goal. But what it turned out, what brought us together, even just for a brief amount of time, was fucking COVID-19. It fucking brought people together. Yeah. I mean, there were people protesting with their guns and all that shit, whatever. But for the most part, it brought people down to the core again. It let us all realize, all right, I need to fucking pay attention to my family. I need to stack my chips. I need to buy food. I need to make sure these bills are good. I need to check on my friends and make sure they're all right. But let me simplify life. Let me spend time with the ones that I love, and let me chill the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
And it sat everybody down, and everybody got to see what was really going on, because we're all so fucking busy. You probably did a million fucking things today. You probably woke up at 6 a.m. and did a million things. Me too. I woke up I've been up since 5 a.m. because that's when I start watching the stock market. Because the market opens 6:30, or this pre-market at 6 a.m. Anyway, I get up early every morning now, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm up late too, because I'm watching the fucking European market open up at 12 a.m. So I'm trying to see what's going on. But anyway, we're just at home watching everything. We're at home chilling out. We're at home being able to absorb. Everybody is. So in that way, I feel like it kind of brought us together.
Yeah.
It kind of brought people together, because we all realized we had so much in common. We all realized we had so many of the same similarities, and that a lot of the shit that we trip over a lot of the time is just bullshit. It's just fluff. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But that shit went away. It didn't completely go away, but you know what I'm saying? It's been shedding off, you know what I'm saying?
It's been shedding off, man. That's a great way to put it, because it's like, yeah, just fucking like a snake sheds its skin off. Fucking, we kind of just are shedding our skin off a little bit right now.
Yeah.
And fucking, yeah. I see, what is it? King D saying, having pride where you come from and having self-respect isn't hating on others. You can have self-respect, but I'm pretty I lean on the side of the pride. Pride comes before the fall. I've once had a conversation with somebody that tried to tell me that they had no pride, and I thought that was the most prideful thing that I ever heard of.
That's like the epitome of pride, right?
Like, they're like, I have no pride, like almost like I don't have a thing. I'm like, that's your thing.
Yeah.
Or hubris, that's the word. I don't have a hubris. That's your hubris.
In like overdrive.
Yeah.
In like
thinking you don't have one.
Like
we
Fast
all
and the Furious Tokyo Drift, flying off the freeway, 6th gear.
Yeah, it's like we all have something that we all like. I think it's very important to realize your shortcomings and not hide behind them, and like put them forward. Like you can have self-respect, and you can, like, I'm not saying like fucking like shit on yourself all the time. I'm just saying, like, recognize where you come from and acknowledge if you come from like some fuck shit, and remember things that you probably previously didn't want to remember about people that you've been close to, because those things have shaped you, whether you realize it or not.
Big time.
Or whether you want to admit it or not, I should say, because you realize it. It's just you're not admitting it to yourself.
That's a true story. Yeah, everybody, hit that fucking like button, because Ryne is over here spitting that real shit. Okay. Like and subscribe below.
Shit, man. Is there anything you want to plug though before we get out of here? We'd have hit an hour.
Have we?
Yeah.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Right? It fucking blows by.
Can we play some music?
Absolutely.
I just wanna play the album. I mean, it's 21 minutes. We don't have to play 21 minutes of it. But I definitely want to put some of that heat out there.
What am I typing in here?
Easy to Be International. Yeah. I said it's easy to be.
Yeah, I think we listened to.
Oh, you guys did listen to that joint, right?
We did listen to one. Yeah, the one with Marv 1, right? Or
Yeah.
You have only one, or more? You have more than one with Marv?
Only one with Marv.
I think this is the whole album right here.
I think it is too, yeah. Perfect. Let's see what's on here.
Fais des bois, j'ai des bois. Si moi je te veux pas, fuis-moi, je te veux toi. Feu de bois, jeu de 3, 1, 2, 2, aide-moi, 1, 2, 3, aide-nous, aidez-moi, aidez-moi, feu de bois, jeu de bois, tu me dois, je te vois, montre-moi que Dieu t'éteint. Ah, que de voix, calme check, après Carabet, Paris, dis-le sur de toi, hein, tu crois que c'est déjà à moi, fais de toi, fais de nous. Prends pas la tête, je ne tiens plus le con, bavarder sans dire un mot, le bruit de mon silence en dit long, sentiment grandissant, fouillant l'ego, présente de moi, absence de compliments, je suis en attente, en apprentissage très peu ça, j'ai vu l'âge à la nage sur l'alcoolisme.
Fuck yeah. That was Gibson. He's from France. My youngin'. I'm gonna get him some more joints. This one right here is Easy to Be International with featuring Marv One. Yee.
Oh, I'm empty. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, this is the jungle. I'm moving it just like Mufasa. Who wanna rumble? Better than every dude on your roster. Look, I am the pinnacle, designed by a miracle. I'll put it into you. Why you so cynical? You trying to be lyrical. Say goodbye to your spiritual. Nigga, fuck what you heard and think. This ain't Ja Rule, but I murder ink. I'm a Detroit baller. Birds and mix these bars, shake the room and stir the drinks. So you can tell your lady, come and get her thirst wet. Well, you like a baby waiting on his first steps. I'm cooking up the magic while the earth slept. Black cloud and he ain't broke the curse yet. I'm international, stamps on my passport. I used to keep raps in my JanSport. Now I keep racks in my JanSport. Pushing something 200 on the dashboard. Or I can be up in the clouds. Why you so mad? You stuck on the ground? Get you some hustle, stop fucking around. If rap was a brick, I'd be busting it down. Get off to the smoker, supporting they high. Have them where they can report
Hey,
from
Pixie.
the sky. Work while you snoring, jumping something foreign. That bitch giddy up with a horse on the side. So find your way out of my space. We got two different takes. We want to.
Wait. If you could battle any international opponent, who would it be? Same goes for you, Rockstar Ryne. If I could battle any international opponent, I want to have a one-on-one with Unanimous from UK, or I want to have a battle with Looney, but I think I'll need to write for like a year. What about you?
Fuck. I don't know if I ever even really thought about it, to be honest. Yeah. Maybe I just fucking set my expectations too low in battle rap, because I never really. This is gonna sound fucking probably. I don't mean to like make this sound like in a shitty way, but like I kind of feel like I've gotten what I can get from battle rap.
Yeah.
In terms of like, it absolutely opened the door for me to understand that I like to perform live, so I like to do stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
And people tend to kind of just, they're kind of more engaging with me in stand-up comedy, so I just kind of feel like that I click more in that realm.
You gotta go where your love is.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking feel that.
For sure.
I feel that.
And you know, like I said, like it's taught me how to like do media. It's brought me onto here, and then on a certain level, I'm just like, I had a path that I wanted to go on, and like a certain thing that I wanted to achieve, and I kind of like, fuck, man, I'm pretty happy right now with what I've done. You know.
Congratulations, then, man. Congratulations.
But if there was somebody, because it's like, what is it? Scotty says versus O'Shea or Marlo, dog, both of those fools would smoke me, bro. Because it's like, I'm not as funny as O'Shea in a battle. Mm-hmm. I'm not. I can't translate my level of humor really into a battle the same way. And then like Marlo he just would outright me for sure. Fucking, but there was somebody over there though that I was like, I would fucking. Shit, who was it? I can't even really remember too, because that's the other thing is you know what?
Tell us about it.
Nah, fuck.
Tell us all about it.
I think Pigsty would be a fun battle, and I say that because I know he knows who I am, and we both fuck with each other.
Well, he's from Canada, right?
Yeah, he's from Vancouver.
Okay.
So it's like I fuck with Vancouver. I've never been there. I would want to be there. And
Ryne 3-0, just by the way.
Nah, I think that'd be a great. I think that would be a great because it's like he has. Maybe this is me being too cocky. He has enough of experience for me to where it's like a level up for me, but I'm probably like enough of my own style to where it might throw him off a little bit. Maybe that's just me fucking feeling myself, but whatever. I'm just gonna feel myself.
I'm in the building and I'm feeling.
I think that'd be a cool one. Just that'd be a fun one. Fucking, that counts as international, right? Even though it's still North America.
It does count as international.
Dundee would be a fun one, actually. That's a great fucking suggestion. I would definitely battle Dundee.
That is
straight now. I mean, he don't know who the fuck I am, and he would probably be like, "Fucking who's this? Who's this cunt?"
Right.
I don't know. I don't do an Australian accent really well at all.
Wait, who would you guys? Okay, so you asked the question, who would I want to battle? Who do you guys think would be a good matchup for me internationally? While we hear this verse.
To be paid in full, who would you rather be? Rico or Ace? It's easy to be international. I got my bags packed with my neck pillow. All the banks so they don't freeze my dough. I got my passport, yo, I'm international. I said it's easy to be international. I got my bags packed with my neck pillow. All the banks so they don't freeze my dough. I got my passport, yo, I'm international.
Random could get it.
International travel, I stay on.
Pause.
Not Kanye, but I go crayon. Any foreign dish made by a foreign chick with a dirty apron drinking Saison. I sketch lines in your mind without an acid trip. Draw you in with my lines, no fishing hook. I got so many stamps from the front to the back that my passport looks like.
Frankie Fraser is great. I really rate his pen.
That's my guy, Frankie. He's the one who booked me for my first London battle.
That's fine.
I bought this hat when he booked me for my first London battle. For sure.
You versus Pedro would be great, actually.
I'm a leader open wearing leader hose. And if your girl's with her friends, have a leader hose. And with a caramel crepe and some rolled up reefer. Moan with Lisa by the Mona Lisa. Work with visas, copy merch with visas. On the beach in Bali, next stop Ibiza. Vamos a ir, senorita. Can't stay home, I'm a global nigga. Flew over Jordan in a pair of Jordans. With a micro patchy cephalosaurus. Where's the best food? You know I'll find it. Don't go places plagued with violence. I can go alone, don't need co-pilot. Bring a mask just for the virus. It's easy to be international. I got my...
What? My nigga Esp say, what?
I miss that song too. I haven't seen him.
That's the
while.
bro, man.
I think he turned off a certain social media because I know he don't really like. I know he don't really fuck around with like when people get like hella hyped on social media. So he's like probably took a step back again.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta reset. You know
Missed the boy though.
That's the guy. That's the guy. That's the boy. You fucking with that? All right. So the next joint is we're gonna see. Is it cool?
Yeah, it should be able to.
So this next joint is Bay to Manila. This was me featuring Negativo. Excuse me, I'm over here burping and shit off the Breastmilk. Negativo is like the 60th most viewed battle rapper in the world or some shit. Because you know, like the top 10 most viewed battle rappers in the world, 7 of them are from the Philippines.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like number 60. This is Negativo. He's fucking dope.
Bags packed with my neck.
Yee. Well, you know, that's good that you have reached your plateau in battle. That's good. You don't want to do it.
It was just more so of like.
Negative if you ask me. From the Bay to Manila, yeah, don't stop. Put your hands up high like a stroke clock. What? Negativo and be nasty.
It's more so just like like I said, I had a certain couple goals. I wanted battles hosted by Lush, I got them. I wanted battles filmed by Avo, I got them. I wanted to have moments. I wanted to have a body, I got one. I probably got 2, if we're being honest. I got 2. I've had like I wanted to elevate my style to where like I feel like I've only ever had like my last 2 battles were the only time where I was like, you know, how can I say it? My last 2, I was completely satisfied through and through, and I never had that in any of my other battles. Looking back, I've always had it be like, oh, I could have done more in that round, or oh, I shouldn't have done that there, or I shouldn't have done that at all, kind of thing. Whereas these last 2 is like all the way through. I liked all of it.
That's dope, man. Good for you.
Thank you.
Ryne versus Rocksteady.
Oh yeah, Rocksteady 3-0. Actually, Ryne 3-0. Actually,
Clear. Ryne 3-0 clear.
I was watching my first battle with somebody. Not that long ago, and I was just like, oh, I would have smoked me in this first one. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that Ryne versus Robo, that was the
oh
first.
no, that was terrible of mine. Yeah, Robo smoked me.
I'm not sure if that was the first bots event I ever went to, or if that was the one where I battled Mr. E. But I was there for that battle. So that Ryne or that Rocksteady versus any Ryne was gonna get murdered. Murdered. Did you guys see the battle? This was I feel like there was big points in bots. Like there was major things that happened just from the time that I saw, like the time that no one clapped for you in World War One, or the time that
I've had to live with that, man,
or the time that Dan was just a super dick to me for no reason and just like kicked me off stage, or the time where the fucking venue closes and we have to fucking battle outside, or the time when fucking Father Foul fucking headbutts Ohms and and Dan is like, you're banished, you know. It's like, there's just these moments. We both have had a bots moment.
Oh yeah,
shout out bots. I
Shout
think
out
Blue was
bots.
there for
We're
those.
gonna come back stronger than ever after all of this.
Yeah, like seriously, you don't freestyle on my main card. He was so mad at me. Because you know what? I think he was mad at me because I think he was like, yo, I'm giving you a shot versus FLO. And which I greatly appreciate it. But I think what people don't know is like I've beaten FLO in freestyle battles like a million times at Tourette's. You know what I'm saying? There's like one time at Tourette's where FLO beat me and it got filmed and it's on YouTube. And then we have this rap battle in bots, and like Dan's just being a complete dick and like fucking kicks me off the stage. But I swear to God, for like all the years I've been at Tourette's, like seriously, all the years I've been at Tourette's, I've murdered FLO for years. Years we're talking about. So, you know, I need to get into this a little bit. Can I get into this?
Go for it.
Do we have a little bit of time?
Yeah, we got time.
There's a lot of shit that went on going into this battle with FLO, okay? So FLO Lance, I've known for fucking 7-8 years because I've battled at Tourette's for probably about 11 or 12 years. You know what I'm saying? And I beat him every time. And he always showed up with a fat, nasty looking bitch every single time. And I used to clown him. So hard. He'd come with just these nasty bitches every time. I'd murder FLO. It was real. Lance knows this, but Lance is a little older than me, and Lance has Alzheimer's for some fucking reason, and he acts like the one battle that's online from Tourette's is the only time we've battled, and then like our battle at Bots was our only like real fucking chant. No, fuck that. That's why I was talking like all that hood shit on my third round. And so anyways, I'm at Tourette's, right? Because I go to Tourette's every fucking month. And Lance shows up, and he's like, oh, just chilling. I'm like, yeah, that's hella funny. We're battling. in like 6 weeks. And he's like, huh, he's like, what? We're battling? I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. What are you talking about? Dan already announced it on the show. Like, you don't remember? He's like, oh, I don't give a fuck. I'm freestyling all them rounds anyway. So I'm like, okay, nigga, like, you finna lose because we freestyle battle all the time. Like, Tourette's has gone through like 4 venues since it's been in Oakland, and I've battled at all of them. Okay, like me and FLO,
Talk about it.
We go way fucking back. All right, so this fool, he's like, oh, I'm finna freestyle this shit. So me being true to fucking hip hop, where when you said you were a rapper, you had to prove it on the fucking street, and you had to freestyle, and you had to rap, and you had to convince your drunk high friends that you were fucking worth a damn. That's the era I fucking come from. That's what we did. So when FLO said, yeah, I did get baited. He kicked me in the dick. You're right, Blue. He got me because, you know, he's an OG. So, you know, OG's got a little more game than the youngsters. It's true. But, you know, the reality is FLO is only like fucking 4 years older than me. He just looks like he's had 78 more years on his life than I have. I can't wait to see this motherfucker kick him in the dick. So anyway, so he's like, oh, I'm freestyling all 3 rounds. I'm like, all right, I'm going to write 2 rounds, and then I'm going to leave the 3rd round for freestyle to keep it true to what we came from. Me and FLO are from the freestyle shit at Tourette's for moons, okay? And so we show up, and I'm in the bathroom. He comes into the bathroom, and I'm like going over my rounds and shit. And then he's like, why you trying so hard, nigga? You already know I'm coming with freestyles. He says that shit that night. That night, right? So FLO is very clever. Very smart, man. Completely mind fucked me. Like, completely mind fucked me. So he's like, what you tripping so hard, nigga? I'm finna, whatever. I'm like, all right, whatever. So, you know, his first 2 rounds, he's got his writtens. My first 2 rounds, I got my writtens. All right, it's coming 3rd round. All right, let's hear that grand FLO freestyle. He came with the writtens. I'm like, you little bitch. FLO is a legend. So he fucking came with his written. I'm like, all right. I'm like, whatever. I'm still finna stick true to the shit, and I'm gonna freestyle. Like, I had some shit on my mind. If Dan didn't interrupt me, I was gonna go into all this Oakland shit because there was so much more hood shit I was finna go into that was just gonna hit on like a Oakland personal level, not on this fucking worldwide battle rap shit. Like, I was just gonna hit him on Oakland shit. Like, I don't care if people in Nebraska don't think I beat you. Like, niggas in the town, niggas in the hood, they're gonna know what I'm speaking is the truth. So that's what I was getting into before I was really interrupted.
I loved it too because it's like the very next battle, you freestyled your 3rd again, and it was just all about like, and let me talk to this motherfucker Dan. And he wasn't even really mad about it. He's like, this is actually pretty great.
Like, yeah, it's the 3rd round. I got some shit I got to freestyle about. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit that was. But it was a moment. I brought that up because it was a moment in bots. You've had your moment.
Oh,
I've
for
had my
sure.
moment. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Anywho, though, let's get into a little more of this fucking shit here.
Prep for interrupting, drop a freestyle like it's nothing. Punting with this language in Tagalog or English. You think you got bars, motherfucker, then bring it. Wow. Negativo and be nasty, but it's never negative if you ask me. From the Bay to Manila, yeah, don't stop. Put your hands up high like it's 12 o'clock. Why? Negativo and be nasty, but it's never negative if you ask me. From the Bay to Manila, yeah, don't stop. Put your hands up high like it's 12 o'clock. What?
So this joint right here, Strength is From Within. This is a good song for the times right now. Like, it was not planned at all. We were just talking about some real shit. And Strength is From Within is perfect for right now. So some of this song is in Tagalog, some of it's in English. I recorded this shit in Manila. So, you know what I'm saying? Check this shit out. This shit's actually the most viewed on Spotify right now. So check it out.
In this world it's never easy, trying to get by, always praying God if you can only tell me why. When it's cold outside, nobody else could tuck you in. Remember, the strength is from within.
Yeah. And one way, I just knew it. Nothing comes easy. I gotta work my way up the top so I could be the B.E.S.T. of all to ever do it. Screw it, I'm giving it my all. Word to every influence I had since my day one. It's hip hop on the regular. Rhymes on every pad that I had. It's an obsession and duty. You're part of life on my skin. It's in my blood. What's up? With every microphone I grip, you're gonna know it. Listen, every moment I'm flowing. You'll be sure I'll be going berserk with every single line. Be killing every single time I get the chance. My only mission just to win it. Like a C4 on my waist, I'ma explode in any minute. What's up?
In this world it's never easy, trying to get by, always praying God if you can only tell me why. When it's cold outside, nobody else could tuck you in. Remember, the strength is from within.
Di kayang bilangin kay dami pasanin sa mga dalahi sa bawat dalangin. Kahit manalangin sa ama namin ang ihip ng hangin. Sadyang alanganin napala ng butas na gulong na kapalaran ng kakapalan. Ng apog sinahog dugo at paus ng harap na kakapal. Ang laman ng mga bulsang butas utas ka sa upak at tulak. Gapang sa lusak upak utak may sulat na panggulat. Malatupak ang upak sa tenga ulat. Sakto sukat bigat ng barang buhat. Simulat pagkamulat bakas ang sugat. Sa aking mga palad binuro sa duro ng nauna. Kung paano gamitin ang luha bilang tinta ng aking pluma. Sinipa ko ang buwan at sinuntok ko ang araw. Tanga ng pangarap na maging tanyag din balang araw.
In this world it's never easy, trying to get by, always praying God if you can only tell me why. When it's cold outside, nobody else could tuck you in. Remember, the strength is from within.
Yeah. We've been trying to make it through the struggle, double up on funds and really make it bubble. Along the way we stumble and occasionally fumble, putting focus into bars instead of getting in trouble. It lurks on every corner, it shows up on your doorstep. Sometimes I have to retreat, disappear to the forest, come back with reinforcements and mentally prepared for the struggles that I foresee and the ones I'm not aware. I'm built for this madness, I have the total package. I'm used to the sun, so I appreciate the lavish. Thank God for the strength anytime that is awkward, because no weapon formed against me shall prosper. You know, it's crazy. You guys are saying it's more like Spanish than French, or it reminds me of French in the Seas. These beats I've been playing you were all produced by DJ Fat, and he's from France. That's what's crazy about the shit. And that's why the album is called Easy to Be International, because so many parts of this album have to do with international shit. Like, I was in France, I had the kid, he was rapping in the beginning, and then the fucking producer who's got put on most of the tracks, 6 of the 8 tracks that's on this album, is from France. So that's fucking dope. You guys are feeling that vibe, because it definitely happened. DJ Fat is his name. And we're moving on to the next one. Fuck Donald Trump.
Yo, you're the ugliest cat I've seen, and you know this for sure. Garfield up top, Cheshire down low. Some call you a dog, you're a cat, no confusion. I'd like to call you both, but you know, no collusion. You're standing here alone, there's something you should see. Make some noise if you wish, healthcare was free. You ran on the slogan, make America great again. All you really did was make Americans hate again. War with Iran, we don't want that shit. It's about peace, love, unity, and respect. You think you're gonna win 2020, you will lose. I think I'm gonna win. Yeah, bitch, fake news. You like to feel booze, I feel that's legit. The difference between us is I get consent. I hate your stupid hats and your tiny hands are whack. You like to grab pussy, so pussy grabs back. So pussy grabs back. So pussy
That's right.
back. So pussy grabs back. So pussy.
Wait, so this next song has a story to it.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a little bit of it. I was at a party. I didn't know what kind of party this was. Okay, I just got invited to a party, and I was just told to bring wear a costume, and that porno would be playing, right? So I get to this party, and fucking I walk in, and there's like 4 flat screens on the walls, and they're all playing pornos, and all the rooms are like designed in different ways. Like one room looks like a 70s porno scene, one room looks like fucking underwater, one room looks like fucking Pirates of the Caribbean, one room, just like all these rooms are different in this house, right? Excuse me. Shout out my homegirl Cha
real smooth.
and Diageo. So anyway, I get to this party. Well, it turns out it's like a sex party. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fucking sex party. It's like an invite-only sex party. And I'm like, holy shit. All right. Hey, calm down. Just get with the program, right? You know what I'm saying? So I go out into the hot tub. I'm chilling and shit. You know what I'm saying? The ladies, they're just naked. They're hopping in the hot tub too. They're pulling my shorts off. Shorts are off. We're just in the hot tub. All right. We're just chilling. And so this guy comes in a toga. You know what I'm saying? And my boy Jay from Tourette's, he's always like the ninja or the raccoon. He comes into the party, and it was right after I dropped Easy to Be Nasty, and he comes up to me. He was like, yo, this is lit. And he's like, make it nasty, make it real nasty. It's easy to be nasty. And I was like, yeah, it's fucking easy to be nasty, Having a great time, right? And then he grabs the dude in the toga, and he's like, come with me. And they go in the room, right? I forget all about it. I'm having a great time in the hot tub, hop out the hot tub, hop into a cuddle puddle, all this stuff. Having a great time. And then I go into the room, and they have this hook already made, beat already made, and the song turned out like this.
Make it nasty, real nasty. It's easy to be nasty. Make it nasty, hella nasty. Get it in the backseat. Make it nasty, real nasty. It's easy to be nasty. Make it nasty, hella nasty. It's easy to be nasty. Town chicks like 5-on-1. Make a nigga come like 911. Got a girl jealous like they want some too. She got good brains, but she down to learn something new. Pussy so sweet, might rot your teeth. I need a freak in the streets and a freak in the sheets. She get a standing ovation, get the clap in them cheeks though. New nickname, call it a deep throat depot. She's a freak by the way that she look. Then she suck my dick wrapped in fruit by the foot. Mouthpiece made her wanna play that slug card. Duke the boss man, yeah nigga go hard. No Game of Thrones, but a nigga got hold hard. Hear that pussy calling? Hear it like sonar. I need a ratchet, real nasty. Jumped up, kids fogged on the ass cheeks. Make it nasty, real nasty. It's easy to be nasty. Make it nasty, hella nasty. Get it in the backseat. Make it nasty, real nasty. It's easy to be nasty. Make it nasty, hella nasty. Right. It's easy to be nasty. We can get nasty anywhere we meet. Keep the lights on and we'll use sheets. I'm Rick James, bitch, super freak. Let me see what it doing in between them cheeks. She try to make you ski when she bend it over. Gotta stand up in it just like a soldier. She like it rough, so I'm about to choke her. We must be in a
I prefer to call it a boo-boo.
water fight, she got that super soaker. Wet the place up, it ain't hard, let go. Take it all off right here at the metro. Pick your favorite position or we could do them all. From the window to the motherfucking wall. She licking on my balls and all that. Did another little nasty move, I ain't know what to call that.
And then the hook come in, and you just gotta...
Make it nasty, real nasty. It's easy to be nasty. Make it nasty. Hella nasty.
What?
Get it in the backseat. Make it nasty.
Make it real nasty.
It's easy to be nasty. Make it nasty. Hella nasty. It's easy to be nasty.
745, big body bitch. I'm with a pretty chick wearing Kylie Jenner lip kiss. She got a small waist, so you know she got them hips. 34 deep tints and her brain got wits. When we chillin' in my whip and the lights no longer lit. After the club lets out or Tourette's dismissed, and I won my chips from the rap battle diss. I turn my backseat into a luxury inn. Peanut butter leather inside from the weather. I like pussy sweat, but her feet smell better. I adjust her like an adjuster. I hit donuts around tools. That's an adjuster.
Real nasty.
It's easy to be nasty. Make it nasty.
Hella nasty. What?
Get it in the backseat. Make it nasty. Real nasty. Real nasty. It's easy to be nasty. Make it nasty. Hella nasty. Hella nasty. It's easy to be nasty.
What? What? Somebody go put this on Frank Stack's Facebook, because I know he's on Facebook talking bad on white people right now for not supporting Black Lives Matter.
as he should.
Go send this to Frank Stacks if you feel like me and Frank Stacks need to get on the joint. That's my bro. And R.I.P. Kodiak, you know what I'm saying? Because Frank Stacks used to be in a group of Kodiak. Kodiak was one of the people that helped sharpen my sword, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the guys I had to go up against in my infancy of battle rap, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking Tantrum, Kodiak, Tig of the Rock, Oroku Saki, all those guys, those are the guys I had to fucking sharpen my fucking sword with. So RIP Kodiak. Well, yeah, Frank Stacks, that's my dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He's fucking with it. What do you think about these tracks so far? Just
no
bias.
No.
You never heard of me at all.
What
do you think so far?
You made a great point, because it's just fucking very fun, and it's just like you said, it's like how you say you're going for a festival vibe. Like, this is just all this stuff is just things that I just imagine at a fucking big crowd, and like people are just fucking having fun and fucking getting it, dude. Like, and especially fucking the Tungalan one where you're going back and forth. That I really fucks with that, and I fucks with the fucking the very first one too, the Easy to Be International.
Yeah.
And then this is, like you said, you just have a very fucking fun ass vibe, dude. Like, there's no like, it kind of like, music can be whatever you want it to be, right? So it's like some people kind of tend to just like, people kind of tend to forget that like you could have fucking, you can have music. You can just have a good time, dude. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You can just fucking have fun.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, no, I fucks with it.
I love that fun with music. I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard the track Deep Throat Challenge, you know what I'm saying? Or if you've heard my song Pug Walk.
Oh yeah.
Or
no, for sure.
Or Nachos. I don't know, maybe some of you have heard my song Nachos. Yeah, I like to have fun with the music. I definitely do. Okay, let's see what's next here. I know we're approaching the hours. Oh, there's a diss track on here, but you know what? You're gonna have to go listen to the album here.
There you go. Leave them wanting more.
You're not privileged enough to hear the diss track. But we got a track here called How We Live It Here. This was recorded in the Philippines. Produced DJ Fat from France. Yeah.
Cali living is a unique feeling. Some get it honest, some be stealing. Some work in buildings, but everybody's willing to preserve the culture inherently different. Some bang hoods, some bang colors. Some are gentrified, some single mothers. We hate Trump, that's what we have in common. Some filet mignon, some top ramen.
We always hustle hard, that's how we live it here. Survival of the fittest, yo, that's how we live it here. Get the paper, boy, that's how we live it here. That's how we live it here. That's how we live it here.
Okay, so that first person was Righteous One. He's also a battle rapper. He's like the 69th most viewed battle rapper in the world. And then Negativo's on the hook. And then Team Lightbulb is on the rest of the song. and myself.
Teka tila ay walang nakikinig. Pagpitik na aking tinig, para lahat sila'y walang pandinig. Puro sila at kami kadalasan kabubuan na naririnig. Naiiwan palagi sa gilid, di malamang ako makasingit. Puro sa pagkabigo di mananaig, kaliwat kanan man mapang maliit. Pagpupursigay di mapatid, pag-ibig siksen at hilig. Punong letra, punema, morpema, laman, tema ang aking bara. Sa pelas ng silangan, ganito mamuhay mga makata.
We always hustle hard, that's how we live it here. Survival of the fittest, yo, that's how we live it here. Get that paper, boy, that's how we live it here. That's how we live it here.
Tell me where the motherfucking go. I was raised up in the city where the struggle gonna eat you whole. Where it's all out when streets go low. Where you gone now when it steals your soul. We're all just human beings. You just dreaming more than we've been told. Tell me would you believe kayo monkey motherfuckers would fit this slow, but still I wrote like a volcano. The game, no, I'm fucking fuego. You lamos just hate the fact I'll make something out of these pesos. And may go fucking insane on Manila. Gon' rock the world from Quezon City to Young. We rising up from the dirt.
We all.
What?
Yeah, no, that he just went right into that shit. That was great.
I'm not even gonna play the rest of the song because he killed the song. He killed the song. Tell me what a motherfucker go.
Like,
kill the shit, right?
And then just like the way he wrote it too, just the fucking it ain't gonna wango and mango. Like he's like just like
absolute fire.
That fucking guy, yeah.
So that's it there, guys. 8 tracks. Some I didn't play. You're just gonna have to go listen to them for yourself. That's Easy to Be International. I guess that was the last Pug. That was the fucking 2 in the Pink, the 1 in the Stink. You know what I'm saying?
You got
that was the shocker. That was
you got that. That was the anal plug right there. No, that's some fun ass shit, man. Like I'm almost fucking. I can't wait for you to be able to like when you're able to hit festivals again and shit like that. Fucking.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that shit going off really fucking well in an atmosphere like that for sure. Like, and fucking especially after all of this, man. Like people are gonna be just so fucking ready to be around each other again. I feel like and just having fucking fun. Like I feel like fucking y'all like. I feel like in the months to come, like every one of y'all better be fucking having just condoms on the fucking standby and shit, cause it's like I think it's about to be like the baby boom shit, dog. Like, it's about to be crazy.
Yo, there was like, I mean, on the live yesterday, we did the live Tourette's Without Regrets. All the women, all they talked about is how horny they were. Like they just weren't getting no dick right now, or they were scared to get some dick.
No, because like all the good women know better, and they're not out trying to get some fucking dirty ass dude that might possibly have COVID over to their apartment right now.
Yeah, they're big.
Don't get me wrong. There's
big
fucking. Tripping. I got a little something not that long ago, but it's like. It wasn't no top shelf shit, right?
Right.
Because ain't no top shelf fucking pussy out here running around this COVID world right now. They're holding that shit in, dog.
Hey, you know what though? It's real. It's the way it is right now. But I'm telling you, so fucking horny, like so horny. A lot of the performers, people that just were at their house, guys too, like. Man, when people are really let out their doors, like
it's gonna be wild.
They gonna be fucking from that day on. I was fucking. Tell another. Did I ever meet Franco? No, I never met Franco. But actually, I go up to the hills sometimes and go trim weed where Franco's at right now. And I've been trying to bait Franco. Like I know hella people that know Franco. I guess Franco has hella long hair and is like going through some mental disability shit and like rides a skateboard all the time. He's going through some shit right now. But I battle up there in Arcata sometimes, up in Humble, and I've been trying to bait Franco to battle like that. I didn't even want to say that. That's funny that you're saying that, Cricket TV, because that was gonna be like one of my little secret things to throw back into battle rap was to just pop up a battle of me and Franco, because I know people are waiting for a battle with Franco. But I do have access to Franco, but it's just he's just on some other shit right now, and that's just the way it is.
That's you know that's kind of that's a lot of the case for a lot. Like anytime I see battle fans like, why didn't so and so battle so and so, and why doesn't it's like. more often than not, fucking, because folks got demons out here that they're fucking facing, and some people fucking aren't, either they got real shit going on, they can't make shit, or fucking they're just caught in some shit and they don't make some shit,
Yeah, people change. People come in and out of battle rap. It's like, it's crazy. Like when I first got into battle rap, like who's still in battle rap from that time period? You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is just how many of you motherfuckers have no goddamn clue who I am, and that's fine, because I don't have a clue who you are either. But I've been battle rapping all of these battle rappers forever.
Facts.
Forever. I've probably battle rapped everyone in the Bay Area except for Thesaurus, Caustic, Pass, Mr. Fab. But I pretty much battled like everyone else in the Bay Area. Like everyone. Some I've kicked in the dick. Some have kicked me swift in the dick. Some have left shoe prints on my balls. Do you know your perineum? That space between your balls and your ass.
Is that what you call it?
There is a shoe. Was it the gooch?
Yeah, I don't use such. I don't call it by its Christian name.
You don't call me by my slave name.
I call it the taint, the gooch, the fucking.
The taint.
Yeah, the taint.
Yeah, fucking. There are shoe prints there still. From a swift dick kicking, but I've pretty much battled everyone, bro. Like there's
facts.
We talked about it before. It was a time period. Me and Tantrum, we just would go at it, and just like the fireworks and the gunshots are going at it right here where we are. You guys probably can't hear that, but it's going down right now.
It's going down. It's the stacks. It's always going down.
What about you though? Are you interested in putting out some music? Like, would you be down to get on the track? Do you write? Do you write music? Do you have any songs?
I have had I put one song out one time. I was in a band way before I even got into battle rap. I was in band's a loose term. It was just like me and my other homie, and we both had acoustic guitars, and we just fucking wrote shit.
Yeah.
And like that's out there. But I haven't done anything in a long time. Like it would be fun, but for me it's just more so of like, I know I'm a writer, but I just don't think like I'm a songwriter. I think like, cause it's like once I started taking over and started going into comedy, it was just like, it just all fucking clicked. Like it just was like, oh, this is, especially cause comedy is such complementary to just how I like to write things. Mm-hmm. I love to, like, I not to fucking toot my own horn, but I feel like I have a certain way of setting things up and then just fucking banging it, like just like having like a strong punchline, whether that's like been in battle rap or comedy. I feel like I have a way of doing that in a distinctive way that really translates well when I do comedy.
I've really been interested in that. I'll get the lab with you too, Blue, and we're gonna eat some shroom powder, but that's something I've always been interested about comedy. Like, I don't know the formula, and I haven't spent any time trying to figure out the formula, but I know there is a formula, and there is that point where you just hit it fucking hard, full dick. Just, yeah. No lubrication, just raw right into the chicken, and it kills it.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't spent any time trying to figure it out. I think I enjoy experiencing it more than I want to figure out how it works, because I know sometimes I can have funny moments, but I really just enjoy a really good comedian doing their thing. Like when you get up there and you've come to the shows that we've had out there and you just do your thing, it's beautiful to see. I love seeing it. I don't know, Robo's in it too, and Dan's in it too, and people are doing their comedic thing. I think it's cool, and I just want to be a spectator. I don't want to fully do it.
And that's where I am with battle rap now. It's like
it is.
I've always I have appreciation for it. I understand how it works. I've done it long enough to where I know, like, I have a deep respect for it. But I just like, something about comedy just I feel like more connected to in a way that I think, and that's gonna be like the thing in the long run that I could stay connected to, because like battle rap you kind of have a not necessarily an expiration date, but there's like eventually you kind of want to think about the turnoff. I think as far as like it's a dope fucking what is it the like even Tantrum used to always say that it's a means to an ends. It's always like it's usually a way of like promoting your music, or it's a way of just honing your style and other things, or it's a way of networking and things like I feel like the people that like truly done it the best have found ways to capitalize off of it and find other avenues based off their experience from it.
Definitely. It's like once you get into this entertainment shit, you can't stay in one lane, like, because it's almost pointless. And you can see that there's people like Jay-Z and P. Diddy. They show you that groundwork. It's like, all right, you're getting this shit with music, but there's only so much money you can make from your music. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who you are, Miley Cyrus, fucking Snoop Dogg, Tekashi 6ix9ine, fucking Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, whoever the fuck. You can only make so much money from that music. What you have to do is brand yourself, right? Turn yourself into a fucking brand, and you can put that brand on anything. Like, that's why you always hear me, it's easy to be nasty. I always got on a Be Nasty I don't have on one right now, but I usually do on camera have on a Easy to Be Nasty t-shirt. Or boom, you already saw it. We got the Easy to Be Nasty masks. You know what I'm saying? It's just always like constantly trying to brand yourself. And I actually do act. I'm in the Matrix 4 whenever it comes out. I'm in the Matrix 4. I've also been in 13 Reasons Why, and there's a movie out called Smoked, filmed in Oakland. Check it out. But anyway, like this rap shit, like I've realized,
no big deal. Anyway, I've been in these like big things that you definitely have heard of before, but whatever. Let's talk about this rap shit.
But yeah, but it's like the rap shit I'm realizing is just another advertisement. Like, that's why I rap the way I fucking rap in this comedic shit. And I know I get a lot of hate, and I know people talk big shit like about me all the time, and I really don't give a fuck, because what I'm really doing with this shit, I'm gonna give you guys what I'm really doing. I'm fucking advertising, okay? I'm fucking advertising. All the shit I'm doing, when I'm battle rapping for you motherfuckers, I'm just advertising. I'm letting you know my personality. I'm letting you know what I'm thinking about. I'm letting you know what kind of patterns I can put together, because there's so much shit on my mind. You know, this is so great. You have this platform. I don't have a thing like this, but there's so much shit on my mind all the time that I'm always thinking about. Yeah. There's all these things I'm trying to do, and battle rap is just one tool that I use to advertise the brand.
Yeah.
It's the brand. Because once the brand is big enough, guess what? You can slap the brand on the side of a water bottle. You could slap the brand on a lighter. You could feature the brand on a Budweiser. You could team up with fucking Calvin Klein or whoever the fuck with your brand. That's what you're trying to sell, because you have to get into merchandise. After a while, people stop giving a fuck about your music. They stop listening to your tracks. They stop listening to the nostalgic shit, and they move on to the next shit that's making them feel good in life. And it's a brand. Yeah. It's a fucking brand.
Like, even the people that like people redeem as like, their favorites are like quote unquote the best, or whatever you feel is the best or whatever, like they have their fucking own brand too. Like, yeah, very much so.
Yeah,
like
you have to.
It's like and like a lot of it actually, it's funny that you say like you've never really understood like how to be in the comedy thing, but a lot of the comedy is just what you're saying as far as like be your own brand. But it's not so much in comedy, it's not like you can make it be a monetary brand, but in comedy, it's more so just be your most authentic self.
Yeah.
Because then if you know how to be your most authentic self and present that forward, it doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter. I mean, like, you still have to, fucking, like, how can I say it right? You still have to fuck, I already lost my point like halfway through it. Like, cause I'm just saying like.
You're saying great things. So
We-
you just
we've been
keep
drinking a little
saying them. You're saying
But-
great things to keep saying them.
As far as like, okay, yeah, you still have to worry about what you are saying, you know, timing, content, you know, things, all that does matter. But ultimately, if you understand like who you are as a person and how to put that forward in your best way, you're going to fucking like
hit the target.
You'll just hit it every
the
single
market.
time, and you'll
Yes.
you'll be able to do it in a
Yes.
way that just people cannot replicate, and they're only gonna want to see from you. And
Right.
that's like
Right.
that's really what a whole lot of the comedy is about. It's like it's not even so much like, yeah, it is funny, and it's like, yeah, it is like people are funny, people are thought provoking, but a lot of it is just like you're understanding like how that person was able to make a character out of themselves, like almost like a caricature of their real character.
Yeah, right. And that's, you know what? That's harder than some people realize or think. You know, some people spend a lot of time building their character, building their image, building their brand, and then they fuck up one day and it's just all ruined. But they put a lot of time into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to mention things that are about your brand right now, but like you're branding right now. Like if you watch this show, the last few episodes or whatever, all the episodes, most of the episodes, Ryne is definitely branding right now. He just didn't tell you guys he was branding right now, but he's definitely been.
I don't even think I really
branding.
told myself, actually.
Maybe you haven't even told yourself you've
Nah,
been
I
branding.
mean,
You know what I'm saying? But this-
low key, yeah. I understand, like, you have to fucking, you have to market yourself.
Mhm.
Especially, like, yeah, if you have a show of some kind, you have to fucking put it out there. You're going to have to find a way to, like, and a lot of it is just the consistency of it. Like, when people see what you are about and they see that you continue to be about that, like, whatever it is,
yeah,
they're going to start riding with you because it's like, oh, this person's able just to fuck it. Like, there's no fake shit because it's real. Like,
Yeah.
and you just keep going.
And consistency, right? You always put it in their face. You always coming up with fresh shit. You're always doing something new. Even if people think you suck, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, for the longest, all I heard was that I sucked. That's all people said is that you suck. Oh, you suck. Oh, you read comments. Oh, you suck. It's fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
That's why
how
I
you
love
feel.
battle rap, is because it's like battle rap shit on me so much for so long that like y'all gave me alligator skin to where it's like you can say whatever you want to me now.
Mhm.
I don't fucking, because I know you're either not experienced in what I'm trying to do, so it's like your opinion, like already right there, your opinion is bullshit. If you're not experienced in what I've, like, if you don't have experience in the same shit that I'm involved in, your opinion's bullshit, even from a fan's perspective. Like,
Yeah.
because it's like ultimately your fan's perspective is subjective. So it's like it's gonna be what you think is good. So it's like if I'm doing what I'm doing and you don't think it's good, like I'm not gonna convince you otherwise anyway. Because
Yeah.
that's whatever your standards are.
Yeah.
But
It's subjective.
it is subjective, but at the same time, it's like fucking, yeah, alligator skin. Because it's like at a certain level, you just got to like just do your own fucking thing. It's
Yeah,
like,
you must. Because that's when I think that's when people appreciate what you bring and your authenticity, because people are always looking for authenticity. You know what I'm saying? They're always looking for, is this motherfucker being real or is he talking that bullshit? Because in 2020, all anybody wants to see right now is that real shit. We have been through so much shit now. We just want to see the real shit. So me, I want to give you the real Be Nasty. I want to give you the real Pierre Reed. They're the same person. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to bring it like I sing it. You know what I'm saying? And Ryne, he's going to do the same fucking thing. You see him on here? Excuse me.
I'm sharing
Even
all
nights.
I'm sharing all the fucking demons and secrets on here almost every night now.
Even nights here all alone, just doing his thing, consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? Branding himself. He's got the. We're gonna talk about your brand, but you've been branding like a motherfucker. Pat Stay, you know, I feel like he has a brand, but I don't feel like you can see the image in your mind of the brand. But like Hollow Don, he has a brand. You know what I'm saying? My boy Frack, you know, he's developing his brand. You know what I'm saying? Avocado has a brand. You know, it's, you know, Dan, he's got a brand. We're just branding ourselves. I'm branding myself to create merchandise for you guys to purchase, so that when I die, my children will receive those paychecks. That is it.
It's not a secret formula here, folks.
It's not a secret, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like you put folks on so much like just simple game throughout this whole shit, to where it's just like, because I like, it's like how you're saying, it's like people like to be like, and fucking like they like to leave these shitty ass comments as if like, for one, they understand what our motivations are to do the things that we do, and for two, like, it's gonna make any difference.
Right.
Like, it's like, hey, I'm sorry to tell you this, but if I've already made it this fucking far, you calling me stupid or fucking me being terrible ain't gonna change that shit.
It's not. Like, and you're advertising for me, because you gotta think about it, right? It's what I love so much, and it's like the secret weapon fools don't even know. Like when people talk shit about you, right? They're like, be nasty, fuck this, be nasty, fuck him, fuck, be nasty, right? They say that to like 5 people who had no clue who I was. You know what I'm saying? They may say to 10 people. They may say, did you see this fucking battle? This motherfucker, they threw him off stage. Come see this shit. Right? They come see it, they watch it, but you know what? Some of them motherfuckers are going to go watch my other battles, and now they know exactly who I am. So no matter what I do next, my next image and association with me, they're gonna see it, and they're gonna connect with it more, right? You could see some shit where it looks bad, right? Like I was on the news, fucking Channel 4, Channel 5, Channel 2, Channel 7, and because I was with that festival in Antioch, and I had all these rappers give me money so that I could pay for this stage, and I put my own money up too, and I got ripped off, and that whole festival went away, and all those people got ripped off. I was on the news for a fucking week, most depressing week of my life. But you know what else happened in that fucking week?
What's that?
I sold the most music online that I ever have. The most music online that I ever have.
And that's real shit.
And that check came later. It wasn't as big as the money I lost from the incident. But I was on the news every night. People up coming to me at work, you know what I'm saying, and all the shit. They're like, I saw you on news. I saw you on the news. I sold the most music. I've had the most streams, all the shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, You can have these bad moments, you can have these bad things, whatever the fuck. But all it's doing is moving towards your brand. If you're pushing your brand, you know, you may hear all publicity is, or what's the term?
Bad publicity is good publicity.
All publicity is good publicity, right? Yeah. And I know somebody knows that really well who I despise. But okay, someone keeps bringing up kilowatts. We need to get into kilowatts real quick.
Yeah, we probably should.
We have a little.
Because I don't even think me and Dan are gonna bring him up, because I don't think he was ever on one of the major events. So
kilowatts.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely gonna be a moment where Dan's gonna address kilowatts, probably, for sure. You can't not, right? But
so you say I should not?
No. I think we could get into it just a little bit here.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit
from your perspective, because like you kind of broke him into the scene.
Yeah. This has nothing to do with branding. This is just kilowatts. This is just B Nasty's contribution to battle rap. Okay, that some of you hate, but I'm just gonna give it to you. All right. So Kilowatts hit me up online, and he's like, "Yo, how do I battle, man? I want to fucking battle. I love your battles." And I was like, hit up this dude Dan, and this was like in September. I'm like, hit up this dude Dan, it's all good, and fucking, you know, he'll get it running for you. And I didn't hear from him, right? So the event was in December, I think, and I'm there, and he shows up, and I'm like, what the fuck, Kilowatts, what's good, bro? And I'm like, yo, are you ready? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, come outside with me, right? So we go outside. I'm like, all right, run your bars, let me hear it. He's like, I didn't write anything. And I'm like, what do you mean you didn't write anything? He's like, I didn't write anything. I'm like, okay, listen to me, bro. Listen to me good. Because I had already lost 2 tryouts. So, and I won my 3rd tryout, but I'd already lost 2 tryouts. So, like, I know how I felt. I'm like, listen, bro. Whatever you do, do not stop rapping. And he got up there, and what he did was just fucking legendary for the channel and battle rap. And I didn't know what he was gonna say at all, right? He like handed me his stuff, and I'm like holding it in the back. I think I was even wearing this hat. I was wearing this hat. I'm wearing this hat in the background, and I'm like just chilling in the background. And he didn't stop rapping, and he did a legendary thing. That's the story of Kilowatts.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a moment for sure.
That's the story of Kilowatts and battle rap.
Oh man, dog.
I've contributed, ladies and gentlemen. Like it or not, Be Nasty is a part of what's the movie? What's his name, bro? That Eminem put out?
8 Mile?
No,
Bodied.
Be Nasty is a part of Battle Rap Part 2. Bodied Part 2 better have Tourette's Without Regrets in there and some Be Nasty.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking right.
Fuck.
And that, you know what? And I think that's all I got.
I was just about to say, man, we just hit 2 hours, and I think we hit all the fucking things. And you know what? This was really good because like we covered some heavy stuff, we got into some fun stuff. We hit the spectrum here. I don't think we can do better.
I feel really good about this evening.
I do too, man. I'm glad you stopped by. Thank you very much, sir.
Hey, can somebody fucking donate $1 for Ryne right now? Just $1. If I don't see anyone donate $1,
honestly,
I'm gonna donate
it's good.
$1.
Honestly, it's good because YouTube be taking taxes and all that shit anyway.
Do they really?
Yeah, and they go to Dan's, and it's like, if y'all really want to support, hit up Dan's, the Counterproductive Patreon. Support to that shit, because that shit goes directly into helping these fucking doggies for Adopt My Block. That's definitely the best way to support this channel, because YouTube be on some fuck shit.
Yes, whatever he said is true. And I'm going to fucking send it right goddamn now. Let's see if it pops up.
It's gonna pop up.
Hopefully my fucking bank account is an overdraft. Credit card, come on, you know the shit. Put the shit in.
Yeah. Thanks, Pixie. Patreon.com/counterproductive.
Patreon. There it is. And you know what? I don't have time to enter all my credit card information in this bitch. But you know what?
That's what I was saying.
Fucking
It's
donate
straight
to the channel and support the chicken. I should be a co-host. But you know what? Thanks. Oh, Shizza Bear. You should be a billionaire.
Yeah, you should be a co-host too, Shizza Bear.
Wait, can we rap a little bit?
I mean, I'm terrible. If you want to rap, though, we can do that.
Let me ask these individuals. Do you guys want to hear some raps, or are we done here? you tell me right now, because
I'm surprised they've made it this long.
I got some breast milk I got to drink.
Hey, Pixie.
Yee!
That's what's up.
Thanks, Pixie, for being great. You support the mission. I only asked for $1 and she gave $2. Well, I'm not gonna rap tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, rap, please. Oh gosh, you're making me blush. Do we have any
like a beat?
Do we have any beats?
We can look up just like something on YouTube real quick.
Okay.
Do you got anybody fucking in particular you fucks with?
I don't have anybody in mind. Do you guys in the chat have anybody in mind? I'm going to go piss. You guys name a beat. Also put words in the chat. I'm going to rap the words. We're going to do this for like 2 minutes because I think we've been online for like 47 hours now. And, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Maybe some Dr. Dre. If nobody says anything, maybe some Dr. Dre.
For sure. Or wait, Blue says on his channel. Oh, don't get flagged for a beat. That's a good point. Yeah, it has to be something that's like, you know, one of these weird ass like fucking so and so type beats sort of shit. Wait, Blue says on his channel. What's your channel name, Blue? We'll do that. That's a good idea. Or you know what, too? Nah, I don't think the boy can do some shit like that. We're gonna look this up. Go to Blues so you don't get flagged. Yeah, we're gonna go to Blues. What's your channel name, Blue? You're my boy, Blue.
Oh, Blue's got some beats.
Yeah, Blue got some beats, and that's perfect because we can't do like copyrighted stuff.
Okay,
it'll probably get pulled, and that would be terrible,
right?
Because we went for a good long time.
43 hours, I think.
It's happened to me before, man. I'll sit here for like an hour. It's happened to me twice.
What's the longest you think you've gone?
This is definitely the longest.
Nice.
I think before maybe like hour 20 or so.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're breaking records tonight, okay?
I'm stupid. I should have just I can just be sitting here
for one.
I'm like, what's your channel? And I'm looking at your name.
1/12 of your day tomorrow we can consume if you tune in.
Pretty much.
Blue's got some fire for us, and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, subscribe to Blue too. He be putting out content himself, actually.
And I need some words, guys. I need words in the chat. I need words. Give me some words. Don't give me statements or sentences. Just give me words. If you're still here, if you guys aren't beaten off yet, or if you haven't passed out, or if your booty call with her coronavirus mask comes over.
Hold on, I have to put this on the screen. This is amazing.
Fornicate. Oh, yes.
We got freestyle the beat if you want to freestyle.
We got fornicate. Okay, what else we got? Aircraft. Give me some more, y'all. Give me some more. I don't just flood the fucking chat. Flood the chat. Yo. Okay. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. Freestyle right now for you. Beats produced by my boy Blue. And yes, we not coming late. I'ma fuck your bitch. I'ma fornicate. Ayy. And I'm moving it fast. I'ma fuck her in the ass while I'm on the aircraft. Whoa. It's not fake. I don't know who is Norman Bates. Maybe I should because I'm into pop culture. But I'm not a vulture. Whoa. I will supply. Did somebody say they want a tie-dye? Why? That's not too fly. Actually, it is with Blue, because that's my guy. Hey. And I won't bring that spell. I want to go to sleep at a hotel on the main card. While I'm bringing it though, I'm a freestyle rap with FLO anytime, cause he sees me while I'm not yoking. Well, I'm not joking all the time in Oakland. Whoa, he's from 65th. I'm from 23rd. I know you heard, and I bring the flow. I'm not a hoe. We need another beat cause I'm psycho. Like I had LSD or DMT. I'm going off the brain and I'm bringing that heat. That's Blue, the freestyle from Texas. He always brings the drugs when we flexing. And you can edit that part out so we don't have to hear from police around. Yes, oh, he's surrounding. I like to get the best weed from Humboldt County. Please, squeeze, get on your knees. I busted in her mouth. She said it tastes like cheese. Ugh. I'm a wild child. Zany, shroom style. Yes. I spit a freestyle. And I like dial soap. Off the rope. It slows down and it speeds up. Yes, I'm gonna pick it up and I grease it up. Relax. These are facts. Somebody tune my boy in. His name is Frack. All right, let's hit the next beat. Get it, Blue. Get it. I could see Blue at a festival too.
Dude, we just stumbled on some fire, to be honest. Yeah. I'm so intrigued by the setup that Blue got going on right now.
Right? He's got the tapestry going on.
This is what he said. He's like, I was tripping. I can see that, dog. And I'm not even meaning by like anything you're doing specifically. Just you have the tie-dye background with the what is that? Like the fake plant next to the. This is amazing.
It is. It is. And he really looks like he's into it. Blue, is that plant real? Is that plant real? I feel like it is.
Holy shit. Yeah. Follow Blue, guys. He's putting out some shit.
Blue is on it.
I'm pretty sure there's an interview with me on there somewhere from something I did once upon a time. I'm just gonna leave that on the screen for a second while we head out too, because that's pretty great.
Yeah.
Your boy Blue, dog.
That was great.
Long old hair. All right, man. We definitely did the thing.
That's right.
Once again, thank you very fucking much, sir, for coming by, man.
Hey,
it's been a blast.
Anytime.
Fucking, it's definitely a different setup now, but than the original studio. But we're fucking making it work, guys, and now we're able to go live pretty much every single day. So,
fucking right.
Fuck yeah, man. Like, once this, any last thing you would like to plug outside of the music and fucking whatnot before we head out?
Just take care of the people around you. Be nice to people. I think that you guys all have the power to change your communities and change the way people think, the way they feel. If you guys all do it together, I think that we've got nothing but love we need to spread from here if we want to survive, if we want to thrive. We need to push back negativity. We just need to be there for each other if we're going to grow.
Fuck yeah.
And thanks for the space.
Fuck yeah, man. Absolutely. Yeah, thank you guys